Hello and thanks for joining me for this lap guide around St. Croix B in reverse. It's a really fun combo this. I've never done it actually in this way around. I've done St. Croix quite a few times the front way round, and I prefer this B layout of it, but in reverse, so much fun. Sorry about the lack of videos lately. I have been having some problems with my Fanatec equipment, which is still not really resolved, but we're powering through. Managed to set a really good lap time for me here. I've still got 5/10 in my optimal, but I managed to get into the 206, which I was really pleased with. Seems to be that the GTR is the car of choice. Brake balance, I'm running +3, so 3 to the rear, and the car just feels amazing around here, so let's get into the track guide. Okay, here we go. So coming around the final turn to start the first lap. Following PR1 Fire's Ghost here, that's currently the #1 time. As you can see, their optimal is 206.4, so I'd love to get a bit closer to that before the week's out, but here we go. So just after the 100 board here, braking on the curb just before it. Really important to get off the brakes as quickly as possible there. A little bit of third gear to turn the car in, but then straight back up to fourth and on the power. If you hold the brake for too long there, the car won't turn in, so make sure that you get off the brake nice and quickly. Turning in hard here at the crest of the hill. Aim for this curb in on the right, and then just lift off the power a little bit to let the car turn in. As soon as you see your wheels lining up with this curb on the right, get back on the power, and it's flat out through this section. Another little lift here. As your tyres get towards that curb on the right hand side, just a bit of lift, and then almost straight away feeding the power back in, and get it nice and early. And here, looking out for the curbing on the right, braking a good car length or so before it, and down into second gear to turn the car in, but then straight up to third and start feeding the power back. You see I straighten the wheel up a bit as I'm feeding the power in, because you don't want the car to slide coming out there. Really important to get some good traction. I don't get the best exit out of there, but the rest of my lap made up for it. Now I wouldn't normally say to look at your speed, but you want to shift up here at 158 miles an hour. Anything slower than that's going to cost you time. Anything past that you'll miss the gear. Braking and turning in here as you hit that little dip as you come down, and aim for the barrier on the left. First down to fourth, then down to third, and as you see the bridge come into your view there, you can accelerate back up into fourth gear, and then it's flat out for this section. And here again, just past the crest of the hill we're using as the marker, braking down into second, get the car in close to that curb, and I just miss it there, but then back up into third, importantly to be on the power, straighten the wheel out and accelerate. You will have to get close to that barrier on the left, you just got to get comfortable with it, with being a bit close there. And then this next turn, the final lamppost is what I'm using as my brake marker, so just before the final lamppost, on the brakes, you've got to turn in blind here a little bit early, so you're aiming for that curve before it's really there, and then get back into third gear before you accelerate. Flat out all through this section here. And the next brake marker we're going to use is the curb in on the left just before the corner. So start of this curb in here on the left, onto the brakes. Again, an important corner to start lifting off the brake as soon as you can, down into second, get your tyres on that inside curve, then back up to third and start feeding the power back in using all the width of the track. And lastly here, we're braking about halfway between the 100 and the 50 metre board. Another really important one, to get on the brakes hard but then get off them as quickly as you can, let the car turn in, and then back up into fourth to get on the power. And see, we're using all the track there, getting wide out to the barrier. Now I've definitely still got a lot of time in that lap, but that was good enough for a 2:06.9, so I was really pleased with that. Hope that helped some of you guys with getting your laptop down, and you enjoy the race this week. It's going to play out now in normal speed, so please enjoy and good luck with your quali.